welcome to Liberation Nation Podcast. We are uniquely designed to empower, educate, and entertain your mind, body, spirit, and soul into living a purposeful life. And so I am Jewelz, founder of Liberation Nation. I am the host here, and we have such a special episode on today. Because guess what? It's going to be me and you, honeys, kings and queens. Yes, one-on-one, intentional. Why? Because I just wanted to engage with you on this Winning Wednesday. It is a marvelous day, a beautiful and blessed day. If you are alive, if you are breathing air into your lungs, if you have sight, if you can hear, if you can touch, if you can feel, if you can move, it's a blessing, right? So that's what we counted on today. And so I just wanted to be able to have this moment, to be able to connect with you, so you can get a chance to learn a little bit more about who I am, my brand, my different businesses that I as that is our mission, is to solely empower you. Okay, self-empowerment. We need that because life be lifing. To educate you. I'm an educator. I'm a researcher. We provide resources for you. And so we want you to know and be aware of what's available to you. And entertainment. As many of you know or have followed me, I am a professional dancer, choreographer. Since age 5, I've been dancing, and so I have my own dance company as well, which you will get to learn about in the near future. But of course, as you know, we here at Liberation Nation, we affirm our days. And affirmations are just so key because it's all about the power of the tongue. And so if you would please join us, for those who have joined us for our episodes 1 through 5, thank you so much. This is season 2, episode 6, Manifest. And so that's what we're going to do. We put our fists up and you just repeat after me. I am uniquely and wonderfully made. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am confident. I am royalty. I will win victoriously. Ow, yes, clock the T on that. So y'all already know we've been talking about purpose. We've been talking about identity. We've been talking about manifesting. We've been talking about being intentional. These things, right? Being strategic. All of these things is what causes you to level up, to evolve into the king, full king, and the full queen, empress and emperor, okay, status is where we're heading. And so listen, with all I say, honey, I hope you got your drinks out. We about to pour it up and we about to get into it, okay? Go ahead. I hope you hear what you got. Oh, you know what you got over there. Let me see. Huh? Type it in what y'all got over there in your glass. You about to pour up. But yeah, let me just talk about this Black Girl Magic real quick, and then I'm going to come back to all of my spills. But we're about to get into this painting here, okay? All right, so the Black Girl Magic is by the McBride sisters, okay? Can y'all see? I know the light. Awesome, good. Okay, and so this is a wine like you, sun-kissed and sophisticated. How do you know? Sourced from some of California's finest wine-growing regions, our Black Girl Magic Rosé offers vibrant aromas and flavors of strawberries, red raspberries, and tangerines with a crisp, lingering finish. This is Black-owned and women-owned. And so more power to you. Yes, since 2021. Okay, 13%. We'll take that for the wines. Okay, yes. So we're going to go ahead and open that on up right there. Go ahead and open yours up and pour it in a glass if you ain't already start sipping. Yes, and so amazing. Yeah. That's gonna be it. All right. So while we're here, just in case, hopefully you can stay for the whole thing. We're not gonna be here for long. But glasses up, we're gonna go ahead and start it off with a cheers, and we'll finish it off with a cheers as we seal the deal at the end of this, because again, where 2 or 3 are gathered, our creator is in the midst, right? And so with that being said, we're here to fellowship with one another. You hear the music in the background. We about to turn it up in a minute, but this is to manifestation. This is to all of your heart's desires. This is to the king and the queen that you are becoming. This is to more life, more blessings, more love. Okay, yeah, we got some more things to toast to here in a little bit, but cheers. Thank you so much for being here with Liberation Nation, the host, Crystal Jewelz. All right, drink up for a minute and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Yes, I hope you got your sips in and ready to paint over here, okay, because we got a special treat for you. And so again, with manifesting and manifestation, I just want to break something down. This is something that Jewelz Connect, if you're just joining us, I am the owner of Jewelz Connect, which is a holistic consulting services that offers advisory, consulting services, accountability, and support for your personal and professional lifestyle. So our method is holistic mythology, mind, body, spirit, and soul. And so we have different methods, resources, tools to accommodate you along your journey to whatever your goals, your visions, your dreams are. And so simply that's what we do. We specialize in health and wellness. We specialize in travel advisory as well, and financial advisory. Why these 3 components? Because we believe in living or aiming to live a quality lifestyle. So not just the life of the rich and the famous, we want to be wealthy. Right. And so with that being said, looking at manifest and looking at vision, let's see what's the difference between manifest and vision. So we have vision board parties, right? Yes, vision board parties are so much fun because that's when you get your poster board and you get your cutouts from your magazines, or now we done got fancy and went to Pinterest and going to printing our stuff out that we want for our vision boards, because we understand the power of visualization, right? Yes, it's very powerful, just like the power of your tongue. Whatever you put out into the atmosphere will happen, trust and believe. So whatever you're seeing, whatever you're visualizing, usually comes to pass. You're seeing it, you're foreseeing it, or you have seen it already. And so it's something that you have experienced. And with this experience allows our brains to activate our memory bases. And our memory then stimulates the way that we think, the way our minds operate, things of that nature. So vision boards are amazing. I love them. I do vision boards at least once a year, if not twice. I usually do about 2 or 3 of them, actually. You could do them for various different things. You can do an overall vision board where you kind of goal out your year and the different things that you want to accomplish or foresee you want to happen, or for years to come. You could do a money one, foreseeing the amount or money you making, or for your business, different things of that nature to bless your business and your finances. You could do an affirmation vision board where there's nothing but words that you can be able to visualize and cite throughout the year to recite and bring forth into the atmosphere. I've seen prayer ones. I've done a prayer one before, a travel one, one for your family, a loved one if you're manifesting love. And so it's many different things you do with the vision board. Now, the difference between manifesting is manifestation is not necessarily what you want. You have to actually become it. So what do I mean by that? So becoming it means that you have to actually act it out. You have to apply it. You have to execute it. That's the only way that manifestation is happening. So when we speak of manifesting, we're not talking about just what we want. I'm manifesting what I want. I'm manifesting the life that I want to live. I'm manifesting how much money I want to make. I'm manifesting what my husband should look like. That's great. That's more visionary, foresight, seeing. Manifesting happens now. Like this here podcast, I am manifesting now. Something I've talked about. Never thought that I would do it. Some years ago when I started back in 2019 with season 1. Never imagined myself to be a podcast host, right? Received the invitation because I love to talk to people. I love, this is what I do. Advisory, consulting. I love the betterment of others. It brings me joy. So to be able to share that and share these moments with you over the airways and through video and audio, I mean, what better way to be able to share knowledge and to be able to share God's love and to be able to share opportunities, not just for me and my platform, but for you and what you have going on in your life and your organizations, because together we win. That's what we believe here at Liberation Nation. So when we speak of manifesting now, this is making it happen regardless of what it seems like. You have to make it happen. Just do it. Nike, that's the slogan for the year. Just do it. Get out there and do it. Get out there and do it. Get up and do it. Get off your and do it. Just do it. Once you do it, this opens up a whole door of opportunities. This opens up a whole level of confidence for you. This opens up a whole level of exposure where now you can get more connections in regards to the things that you need and want within your life. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay? We are manifesting now. And so we're about to dive in and start with our painting here in just one moment. So what I want you to do, we're going to go into, again, I wanted to bring you in, kind of give you a brief preview. For those of my clients that's tuned in already, you kind of know how we do here at Jewelz Connect with our innovation manifest sessions. We have a narrative that I recite for you to get into mental alignment. We're going to use our colors and our paints and our blank canvas. The reason why I requested for a blank canvas. Some canvas parties I went to has already been pre-sketched and all that kind of stuff. That's great. That's the theme for that, right? Here, blank canvas. Why? Because it's a new beginning for you. It's a new day. We have come to the second half of the year already. Okay. It is about to be June 2025. 6 months have almost already went by. So when we think about what's transpired that quickly over those 6 months, where are you? Where are you with your goals? Where are you with your visions? Where are you with the things that you had set us out to accomplish? Where are you with your finances? Where are you with your credit? Where are you in your love life? Where are you physically with your body? What are your plans for the next 6 months? Because that's going to go by super fast as well. And so this is when we take a moment to inhale. Don't leave me hanging. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. So much has already transpired, right? That we might not have had a chance to even do that. Just to stop for a moment, to inhale and exhale. So with that being said, we are about to set our minds accordingly. We are about to get into alignment with this moment in time. We are about to set our conscious free. Join me. And with our narrative today, what I would like for you to do, again, this is something that I do with my clients to be able to bring mental clarity, to declutter the mind, to free yourself, to be able to express, to be able to release, feel deliverance, as I spoke of before. And so with that being said, we just took our breaths because we need to do that on a daily, okay? That's a part of renewing ourselves, renewing our minds, letting our brains obtain oxygen, new air, so that we're able to think clearer, we're able to see clearer, our visions are more clear, vivid. And so with that being said, if you don't mind, I know we about to get to it in a minute, but just spare me this moment. I promise you. It's going to shift some things for you, okay? All right, so I would like for you to close your eyes where you are. I hope you're in a still place, because if you have your canvas and you're ready to paint and things like that with us, that's where you are. If you are not, and you don't have your canvas and your painting, and you got to come back later to rewatch this so you can share this moment with us as well, just find a space, a time and moment where you can just kind of zone in, right? Tune in to this very moment. Tune in to the sound of my voice. Tune into your innermost being. Try your best to silence the noise in your mind, your thoughts, and just follow my voice. Allow my voice to carry you to a place where you can release, where you can feel free to be you, flow as you, become who God has created you to be. And so with that, we have to remove ourselves from this flesh and launch ourselves as our spiritual beings. As our spiritual beings, we are free spirits. And as free spirits, we have free way, free will, freedom in our beings, within our bodies, within our limbs. As we are one with self, we are aware of who we are. You are aware of who you are. You already have a name that has been chosen for you to identify you. As you begin to breathe in and breathe out, begin to release yourself of thyself. Release who you are. Release your name. Come to a place of consciousness outside of subconsciousness, into a realm of just being. No obligations, no responsibilities, no cares of this world. Only you as self. Stripping away the old, unveiling, unscaling. Now you're bare, you're naked within yourself. In your nakedness, in your own being, you are. You are present in this moment. You have fulfilled your past, and your present propels your future. In this oneness of you as a being, as spirit, this is your opportunity to free yourself. Free yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. Free yourself from thyself and become a new being, a new creature. Become newness. Become all of you that exist in this present moment, as well as in your future. In your future, you have already been predestined for such a time as this. That's why you live, move, and have your being inside of manifestation. You are now manifesting positive energy. You are now manifesting higher vibrations. You are now manifesting everything that benefits, everything that provides fruit, everything that provides abundance. You are favored. You have been graced to become. So as you become in your own being, in this present moment, you already have become in your future. Now it's time to walk in your newness. Now is the time to flourish and blossom your fruits. Now is the time for you to create moments of aura where you can realign your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. Now is the time to create with colors that will influence your moods, that will influence your vision as your becoming self. So in this moment, as you open your eyes to this newness of self, of your own being, it's now time to create. So what I would like for you to do in this moment with your blank canvas, I have some colors that I'm putting on the screen. And these colors are based off of spiritual meanings, but this could be your guide to what you start your blank canvas with. No thoughts, only visualization, only imagination, only adjectives, only expressions are welcomed in this moment. No thinking, no thoughts, only being. Because if you are being in this moment, you are manifesting. And that's what we want the end result to be here today. So as we get ready to get into it, breathe in the newness, breathe out this old version of you. And let's welcome visualization. So, glasses up. Let me see what you got going on over there. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And now let's get into it. Okay. All right, let's go then. So I'm about to start with my paints and everything. Go ahead and get your paint brushes. And you have your water, right, for your paint brushes, okay? You have your paper towel to dab. That's amazing. I'm going to move my notebook out of the way for the moment. Awesome. And let's get into it. Turn the music on, teacher. Yeah. Listen, just pick up the paintbrush and some paint, honey, and start splattering. Split spatter. Look at me. I'm all over the board just split spattering right now. And we're going to see what comes out of it, all right? And then when we get done, we're going to reflect and see what we've actually come up with, okay? So enjoy. I'm going to give you about a good 10 minutes to get into this, okay? A good 10 minutes to get into this. And yeah, just have fun, all right? Yes. Let's see what we come up with. And this is so fun. So with canvas painting too, just to kind of give you a little bit of 411 while you're painting, okay, we want to be thinking about 12 months from now. How about that? 12 months from now, what do you want to be becoming? What do you want to become of yourself? Do you have some goals? Like, let's see, personal goals. Let's start with that. Do you want to work on your attitude, guys? No. Do you want to work on your attitude, or you want to work on your temper? Not letting these people get underneath your skin and stuff like that? Do you want to work on like how you handle situations? Like, you want to handle situations better? Like, what are we becoming? Becoming is an action word, because you are becoming, you are acting it out. You have to act it out. So acting it out means that you have to apply some new methods, right? Some new methods and ways to try to figure out a better outcome or a greater outcome. It doesn't always have to be bad and ugly, and like, it could be some great things that you have going on, and you just need some guidance, some mental clarity, some inspiration in regards to the direction of where you want it to go. So activities like this can help with creating those moments or those results that you're looking for whatever it is that you are working on. Because we're always working on something, right? First, to begin, we all are work in progress. We are all a work in progress. And with that being said, that's why with canvas painting, it's a process. You have your first layer, right? That's the beauty of the canvas. You can do many different layers. The paint, if you're using acrylic paint, it usually dries pretty quickly. So by the time you kind of start moving around on your board, the paint is already like drying. And depending on the texture of the paint, like if you choose to do like thicker coats versus lighter coats, the water stretches the paint too, FYI. Just so you know, the water, if you dip your paintbrush in the water alone and go back over it with the colors, it stretches the paint, so it kind of thins it out. But sometimes it can be thicker. I'm going to show you an example from mine. So just in about 4 minutes in, this is what I've gotten so far. I don't know what it's going to be, but hey, this is my first layer. We're going to see what comes out of it, okay? You see this, the colors, all different colors, but orange happens to be my favorite color, and it seems to be pretty dominant. I started out with purple and green and red, and then orange, so that is that. Now let me show you the different, I don't know if you can see the layers of it, but it's some thick parts, then it's some thinner parts where I thinned it out. So now let's see what I want to do. I think I want to use a different size brush and maybe do a different stroke. Now you could I'm just going free because I don't know, I just felt like doing that. If you are an artist, sometimes you already have premeditated visions. So if you have a premeditated vision specifically of something that you want to paint in regards to becoming within the next 12 months, please feel free. Feel free to do so. This is going to be a visualization that you can be able to take a look at. Remember this moment. Remember what it means to you. And when life starts lifing, or you need some mental clarity or some creative energy, you can take a look back at this, and hopefully it will inspire you So that's the ultimate goal for this activity. We want this to be an inspiration for you whenever you think about whatever it is that you have committed to becoming. Because you always want to work towards bettering yourself. And cheers. You hear that? Yeah. So that way. So what y'all got going on? How is it coming? Is it coming out good? Yeah, you working it out? So there really shouldn't be any white. The goal is to cover the blank canvas. If you use some of the white portions of the canvas as your expression, I get it, okay. But try your best to cover your canvas board with your colors and see what you come up with. Yep. This is such a way to free your mind, free yourself. Let's see what I want to do. I'm going to give y'all about 5 more minutes before we wrap up this portion. Feel free, if you do not get a chance to finish your canvas painting, okay, when this is over, you can continue until you do. All right. And again, this is layers. So if you come back, leave it and come back later on and finish it up how you have visualized it, feel free to do that as well. Go pick you up a few more of the canvases, and when you feeling, like life is just getting a bit too much, or you're mentally exhausted, or your brain needs a creative break, or you need to reignite some innovation for whatever it is that you do, especially as creatives, you'll have this on deck, and you can be able to do this. And it's a lot of fun with, other people too. Like you can get a group of people and have a manifest party, okay, and get you a theme going, honey, and getting those vibes going. So feel free. So you're able to see what now, based on what your colors you come up with, right? With the colors that I just put up there, what were some of those? Maybe you can share your top 3 colors in the comments that you used and what they meant. Because that's what this is. That's going to be the impact of this here. The colors, the reasoning for the colors that I just placed on the screen, and what you've actually come up with here is going to signify your becoming. Ha! Got me? Yes. So you can constantly be reminded. You can be constantly encouraged. You can be constantly in sight, in vision of who you are, what you are, and you're becoming. So this is mine. Okay, yes, we see a lot of colors here, right? We see yellow, we see orange, we see purple, we see blue, we see green, there's a little brown in there. Very abstract, right? This is more like an abstract painting here. You can look at it this way. Maybe you can see something in there. What can you see? I see an arrow like up. You see this arrow? like elevation or high vibrations. This all looks like some type of vibration with all those colors beaming there. So vibrating high, high vibrations is what it looks like for my becoming. What if I turn it this way? What do you see? What about this way? Totally different piece of artwork, right? Yes. So I would love to see what yours looks like. Oh, I'm excited. I like it. Mine has layers too. I don't know if I can get it up close, but you see it? It has like, yeah. Okay, yes. And so we see, let me see what my becoming is for these next 12 months based upon our color grid, okay? So based upon the color grid, so we saw red. We see red signifies power, strength, and romantic attraction. Ooh, we know red for love, right? Anyway, but hey, I'll receive it. I see a lot of yellow, quick thinking, caution, and deception. Oh, we got to be on the lookout for deception, and then we have to make sure that we're not just deceiving either. So, we got to check ourselves. So, but yeah, so that's good in regards to the becoming. Quick thinking, okay. Caution, be cautious. I got that part. Let's see. Green is balanced emotions, good health, and wealth. Yes, it's a lot of green in here too. It's a lot of greenery. We see blue, loyalty, peace, and honesty. Absolutely. Look, I'm wearing it. Blue is also the color of spirit as well. And so yes, loyal, loyal, and we loyal around here. We can't help it. It's in our DNA. Peace, 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 peace. That's all we ever want to bring to a situation. If it becomes a thing where I feel like I'm being too much for somebody or whatever the case might be, I'm out. Because that's not what I'm there for. I'm here to bring peace. I'm here to bring support. I'm here to uplift, not to digress or be a burden or anything of that nature. Absolutely not. That's not what we're here for. Then we have, so I see an indigo. I had a violet. I don't see violet, but I think that will maybe be closest to the indigo that I see here. And that signifies intuition, wisdom, and deep spiritual awareness. Ooh, yes. I like that violet, Let me put some more in there while I'm talking to y'all, because I like the meaning, honey, and I want to become it. So we're going to put just a few more down and that. Yeah. That's it. All right, then we have, did some of y'all share some of the same ones that I have? Good, because we here, we all right, we becoming, we seeing how this is all coming together. Okay, let me see what other dominant colors do I see. It's so funny because when I turn it here, right, you see a lot of orange, but when you actually look at it, it's like the orange is like an underlay. So it's real cool because it's like in the background of some of the strokes, the orange is shining through. Orange represents extrovert, adventure, and creativity. Orange also signifies happiness. That's why it's one of my favorite colors. Well, it is my absolute favorite color, actually, orange, because it makes me happy. But yeah, extrovert, I'm both. I'm an extrovert and an introvert. So it's a balance there. Adventure, of course. Anybody know me? I'm full of adventure, full of excitement, and I want to keep it that way. Okay. And creativity is just like my middle name. First, middle, last, it's just all in my DNA. I can't even help it. Genetics, generational, like, it's just there. And I love it. And then we have brown. I have some brown in there. I think I'll put some more of that because of the meaning of it. And this is called being intentional. See, while we manifesting, right? Now that we know the colors, we're being intentional. So being intentional here with brown means stability, wisdom, and protection. Yes, we need a lot of that. We definitely do. Stability, wisdom, and protection. Let me put this up here at the top or something, like just a little song. And while I'm reading them off, if it's something that you need to add on to your becoming because of your new realization, you feel me? Hey, let's get it. I put that at the top. Yeah. We need that. All that. We need all that. All right. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much, what we have covered here. Of course, as I showed before, wherever your colors fall, that's what your becoming will be or look like within these next 12 months. So these are things that we can continuously work towards. This is the self-work, okay? The guide to your self-work for the next 12 months. These are great reminders of who and where you are right now in this season of life. Who knows, if we do this exercise again in the future, there may be some different colors on the board, right? Yeah, because we're always evolving. That's what we want to continue to do. And so with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this exercise, this visualization session. Cheers, cheers, cheers to manifestation. Why? Because it's happening now, okay? So what does that look like? It looks like get yourself together. Get your hair done, do it, comb it, brush it. Make sure your hygiene is good and up to par. You smelling good, you looking good, you feel me? Make sure you dressing well. It don't matter. You represent you. You represent your becoming. Now you have something to represent. Before, you might have been a little confused or in the dark, for a moment or what have you, or maybe you forgot who you were or lost yourself and whatever it is. But now we have identified your becoming. So it's now time to get with it, to look like it, to act like it. It's a new day. You're in a new beginning. We took new breaths together. Okay? We came out of our own old version of us, of our old self, and stepped into this new version of becoming. So it doesn't matter whatever level of life you're on, status that you're at, it doesn't matter. You're always looking to evolve yourself. So that's why this exercise is so important. It's so prominent to your level up, to raising your vibrations, to really grasping your purpose, your calling, your identity. This brings respect. This brings trust. This brings blessings. This brings favor. This brings grace, because you have to grace yourself through the process. And this brings forth new opportunities and new doors that you have created now, that you now can walk through and flourish in and continue to create doors and walk through them, not only for yourself, but for our future generations to come, for your legacy, That's why it's important. So cheers to you for participating here with Liberation Nation. Let me take a little sip for you. We are so glad that you were able to join us. I know today we did a full show. I think we probably did a full hour on today, but I hope that you enjoyed it in a major way. Again, this is to manifestation. I believe in wins, wins, wins. Our losses, we only learn from those, right? Learning experiences. That's what the L is for. Okay. But the wins is what we're going for. So keep on up with forward movements. So proud of you for completing this task. Congratulations to your new becoming of you and everything that God has ordained for your life. And so thank you for joining us here at Liberation Nation. I am your host, Crystal Jewelz, representing Jewelz Connect. You definitely can follow us on all social media, Jewelz Connect. That's Jewelz with the Z, Connect. We've been established since 2015, servicing over 150 clients, and we love one-on-one. We love being personable. We adore the fact that we can be virtual now because we can reach more of the masses. And so if you are looking for some support, some guidance, some accountability in regards to your personal or your professional lifestyle, please get in contact with me. Let's go ahead and do a free consultation to see where and what our goals and objectives are and how we plan to move forward to the wins, because what? Together we win. Thank you very much. Bless up. Have a great and progressive rest of the week. Have a safe weekend. And until next Wednesday, stay manifesting. Okay? You got this. Why? Because God's got you. So keep going. Just do it. Nike. And we out.